Hearts alight with giving glow, side by side through highs and lows. Together find a way to show love that only grows. Me and Betty's guiding star shines on missions near and far, helping hands like we were one till the day is done. Spread love's light through the night, Mission 22 in sight, hearts burning bright. Wreaths across the winter snow, each a promise we bestow, honoring those who let us know freedom's seed we sow. In the shadows be the spark, light a fire in the dark. With one voice we'll make our mark, together we'll embark. Through the valleys we unite, every step a gleaming light. With the Johnsons guiding sight, we make the world right.
JJDrones, they take the load, winging it with friends in tow. Life on the screen, watch the show. Laughs and chatter in the air, nothing to hide, nowhere rare. Live stream fire, join the flare, adventures wild without a care. Tune in live, don't be late. JJDrones, if they communicate, stories bold, videos great. Join the team, feel the faith. Tech and travel, flying high, questions answered, never dry. Drones and gadgets touch the sky, all the news, no alibi. Underneath the digital sun, friends and fun, they are the one. Learning's cool with a twist of fun. Hit subscribe, the ride's begun. Tune in live, don't be late. JJDrones, if they communicate, stories bold, videos great. Join the team, feel the faith. Cheesehead Media brings the answers, droning veteran shows disasters. TJ and Gary make us laugh, while the train wreck clears the path. Tune in live, don't be late. JJDrones, if they communicate, stories bold, videos great. Join the team, feel the faith. Join the team, feel the faith.
I appreciate all of you for coming along for this ride with me, and we'll see you later on down the road.
I'm Karl Marx, and I approve this message.
And it's JJDrones Live. Welcome to the train wreck. We've got Tim Laughlin, we've got Hunting and Stuff, we got Jenny and Steve from Stormy Sky Real Productions, baby girl Haley Johnson is in here, and we've got Slain Gaming. Thank you so much for coming in today. And if you'd like to have one of your videos featured on my website, email me, Jason at JJDrones360.com. And for everything JJDrones related, go to JJDrones360.com. If you're going to do some shopping on Amazon, go to my links on my website, JJDrones360.com/Amazon1, and use my links. You're going to be helping support the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. And if you have a video to submit to Dan for Blinker Fluid of the Week, email Dan, droningveteran@gmail.com. And our Spreadshirt shop is open. Just go to jj-drones.myspreadshop.com and you will be able to purchase any of the JJDrones merchandise that you want. And go to jjdrones360.com/donate if you would like to donate to the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. Thank you, everybody, for coming in today. Hey, Ted from Off the Hook Outdoors is in. Thank you so much for coming in. He's just coming back from his vacation. We had a special show lined up for everybody today. It was going to be our, hey, Tony, thank you so much for coming in. It was going to be our return show back from vacation. And it's looking like the train wreck is real. But the one thing that we can always count on is we have our very good friend from down there in Florida. You know him as Florida Man, but I like to call him Jailbait and Tackle Outdoors. His name is Gary. So let's bring him in right now. Hey.
All right, I want to thank you, first of all, for being such a big influence in my life. You always stress safety, so I figured it was needed for tonight. And I just want to let you know, if you're ever in the outdoors, these are tongs, not thongs. All right, so just keep that in mind, Jason. So listen clearly on my instructional videos. You don't need to be cooking in thongs.
Well, you did get me a little excited there.
Not the rest of us. Let me tell you that.
So I did bring up the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity, and thanks to Gary's work and helping out with bringing in Allie and Greta last week, we were able to pull in another $200. So right now, for donations on the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity, we are at $909.78 in donations. That means that we are, yes, sir.
Can you put me on the big screen for a moment, please?
Yes, let's do right there.
All right, so this is what we're going to do tonight, something a little bit different. This is the live kickoff. And so tonight, the big donor, whoever the big donor is, come to find out, I drained the swamp, just like another dude's trying to do, right? I drained the swamp, and I found Charlie. He apparently is the long-lost triplet from Greta and Allie. So the high donor tonight will win Charlie. I can promise you 102 is probably not going to do it. So if you want to see Chopper Charlie anytime soon, I suggest you be very generous tonight. It's for the veterans, folks. For the veterans. That's the end of my message, sir.
Okay, so we are at, like I said, $909.78 in donations. We only need another $90.22 until my dad kicks in $500. So if we can get at minimum $90.22, then we're going to be able to make my dad pay up another $500. So if you want to donate, I made it really easy. If you look at the top of the chat here on the YouTube, you just have to click on the donate button that's linked on the top. It'll bring you right to our PayPal giving fund, and you can donate as much as or as little as you want, and there will be no fees attached to it. So basically, you're just giving money to the charity that is not charged a fee through PayPal, and you get the benefits of the tax deduction. I am not a tax professional, so check with your tax professional. But if you do your taxes and you itemize deductions, you can itemize that as a deduction on your taxes. So just for that, we will go forward here. And last week we introduced our new sponsor for the season. It is the Johnson Juice. And Johnson Juice is our sponsor for this season. So let's play their commercial.
Folks up north, they know the score. Johnson's Juice, you'll crave some more. From sugar and shacks to your front door, a Michigan treasure, rich and pure. Johnson's Juice, poured thick and sweet from the Upper Peninsula, can't be beat. Pancakes, waffles, biscuits too. Nothing tastes better, all thanks to you. Nothing tastes better, all thanks to you.
And a big thank you to Johnson Juice for sponsoring this train wreck, because nobody else will. Yes, Gary.
I didn't raise my hand. What the hell are you doing?
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry. Well, seeing as how we don't have Eric up here. Eric was supposed to be here today, and he's either running late. I did message him when we went live. Hopefully he's going to pop up. So while we're waiting for him, let's go ahead and get into our Blinker Flu of the Week segment.
Okay.
And it is our Blinker Flu of the Week segment, brought to you by the Droning Veteran. And we made Tony hungry. That's what we were trying to do with the Johnson juice, making everybody hungry today. Now, don't forget, at the end of this, you're going to want to vote for your favorites, 1, 2, 3, or 4, so pay attention. So all of these are going to be from Dan. Looks like an average everyday drive through Utah. And if you want to know where Dan is right now, he's up in Montana having fun. Oh, that's not fun. Now this is number 2. I think you all know what's going to happen here. This is a pretty regular occurrence with Dan's videos. Green light? Yeah. And here's number 3. Car just comes in right in from that right lane. And here's number 4. Nobody is letting him go forward at all. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, and otherwise you're not going to get anywhere. And that is it. 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'm going to put the poll up in the chat right now, so you can vote for your favorite right there on the chat. And if you're watching through Facebook, you can put 1, 2, 3, or 4 into the chat. But as of right now, I haven't seen anybody from Facebook, so I think we're good on that. So do your voting. The other thing that I want to bring up to everybody is because this is our first show, official show back from the summer break that we took, we do have a giveaway at the end of the program, and this giveaway is going to be a pair of Rode headphones. And these Rode headphones are super high quality. They're studio quality. It comes with a microphone attached to them, and they're about $149 retail value. So if you want to participate in the giveaway, number one, you have to be a subscriber. Number two, you have to let's see here. I got to go through the rules. Hey, Ken, thank you so much for coming in. Glad to see that you made it. So let me go through the rules here as far as the giveaway goes. You have to be a resident of the 48 states. Must be present to win. Must be willing to give the mailing address within 24 hours of winning or forfeit the prize. The headset retail value is $149 if you were to purchase online. And I think I said you have to be subscribed to win. So that's pretty much the rules. We're going to do the giveaway tool at the end of the live stream. So if you are interested in that, you would want to hang around. Live and love. Thank you so much. Okay, so we have what we were going to do today is we were going to talk about Mission 22, because Mission 22 is one of the other organizations that we are actually helping out with our Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. And the Mission 22 is a great program because what they do is they help veterans coming back from battle deal with their mental problems, because a lot of people have, battle fatigue. Some of them have PTSD. Some of them, we lose 22 veterans a year to suicide. So that is something that we really want to help combat. And so that's why we want to help out Mission 22 as much as we want to help Reese Across America, because Reese Across America and Mission 22 basically go hand in hand. Because if we don't have soldiers dying, not on the battlefield, but here at home, you got to think that all these guys go over there and they put their lives on the line and they make it home. And then because of all of the PTSD that they have, they end up taking their own lives. And so, it's really a sad thing. But, we want to help them out as much as we possibly can. So the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity this year is going to be helping out Mission 22 as much as Reese Across America. And Mr. G Money has a fire going there. And Ken wants to know if you're making moonshine.
I'm not making moonshine. I'm barely being able to make a fire. It rained. It rained yesterday and today. The majority of what I started with was foraged from some other fire pits. They looked charred. I thought I'd be okay, but thank God my name's not Survivor Man. It's Florida Man, and it is what it is.
Well, here's a great thing about the link that is in the chat right now. If you would like to donate to the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity, you can donate with zero fees whatsoever, whether it be $5, $10, $100. As I mentioned at the top of this program, that we're only $90.22 away from having a $500 donation kicked in by my dad. So even if you want to donate, that's great. If you want to donate because you want to see my dad fork out $500, that's great too. But if you donate today and you're the top donor, Gary, what is that person going to win again?
His name is Charlie, Chopper Charlie. No additional fees to you. This is, let me go this way. I'm sorry. This is Allie and Greta's long lost triplet. I drained the swamp. I went out there and wrestled this son of a gun. And I brought him here today for this charity. I'm sorry. There it is. Chopper Charlie. The highest bidder gets Charlie. And
so thank you for not making me use the bleep button. I appreciate that.
Oh, there's plenty of time left.
So, number one, I wanted to have Brian and Dan up here, and I wanted to talk about what they did this summer. Basically, I didn't get a chance to have them actually come on today. Brian went out and he was picking up a cow that he had butchered, so he wasn't able to come on today. And Dan's up in Montana having a lot of fun with his family, and so he wasn't able to make it today. So hopefully they'll be able to make it back next week, because number one, this show is a train wreck just by myself. And I did have a guest scheduled for the day, and I had a bunch of questions for him. So as far as being prepared for the show now, I'm at a loss.
Can I talk a little bit about your guest a little bit? Because I know a little bit about him and his region and what he's involved with. Are you okay with that?
Absolutely. Let me give you the screen.
Okay, Mr. Eric Lope, he is, there's three veteran cemeteries in the state of Delaware. That's where I was born and raised. My father is my father is buried at the Delaware Veterans Cemetery in Bear, Delaware. It's technically considered Bear, but some people consider it Red Lion area. But anyway, Eric has taken on the responsibility for Reads Across America to manage and support that region, that facility, and I truly honor and admire what he's done. He is also participating with Mission 22, which is part of the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. I really don't know much about his involvement in it other than he's involved with it, but I can tell you, based on what I've seen, he's a really good dude, very dedicated. I follow him on Facebook, and he's always doing something. He's staying very active. He actually lost somebody he was very close to in the military, and there was a passing there. I'm not sure all the details. I think I know, but I'm not even going to speculate. But really good guy. Couldn't ask for a better representative of both of those organizations. And so there's only 3 counties in the state of Delaware. Delaware is not very big. So there's Newcastle County, Kent County, and Sussex County. So another gentleman I tried to get on board for tonight that really didn't happen. I will mention his name because I admire him and highly respect him. A gentleman running for U.S. Congress in the state of Delaware. His name's John Whalen. The primary is September 10th. I was trying to get him on board. He's very busy, as you can imagine, running and doing his campaign. He just wasn't able to make it. But with that being said, I'm just going to take a back seat and let Jason take over. And that's what I know about Mr. Eric Lope. Oh, as Dan, the droning veteran, would say, yeah, he served in the chair force, which is very disrespectful. He was in the Air Force, and we know that's probably why he didn't come back, because of Dan insulting Mr. Eric Lope.
It's probably Dan's fault, yes. And just a little bit more information on Eric. Like you said, he was in the Air Force for 24 years. He was a C-130 Loadmaster, did 10 deployments overseas, and he is affiliated with not only Reads Across America, but Mission 22, and he runs the Reads Across America for the Delaware Veterans Memorial Cemetery. And I'm going to put his information for his cemetery in the chat right now. That is the way that you can go if you want to donate to his cemetery. You can go there using the link that I just put into the chat right there. And if you want to get in touch with Eric on how you can help out if you're in the Delaware area, he has his contact button on the website, and all you have to do is put in all of your information, and he will contact you either by the phone or via email. But I'm also following him on Facebook as well, and Gary is right. He has lost multiple guys this year, so it's got to be tough on him. Plus, he has 2 young kids that I know that this is their bedtime. So we were kind of pushing it as it is. So we appreciate him at least, letting us know that he wasn't gonna, or at least that he was gonna try and make it to the show today. Unfortunately, it's probably not gonna happen. I mean, it could happen, but I don't see it happening at this point. Yes, Gary.
Can I take the lead on the big screen here, sir? It's not
Yes,
that I
sir.
have a big ego. It's an important message. So I'm sorry about this shadow. Look, this handle from the headlights makes it look like I'm speaking into a microphone, but it is what it is at this point. But just so you know, the for wreaths across America, each wreath this year and last year is $17 a piece. They are custom fabricated in Maine. Jason can explain about that a little bit more than I can. Um, just to give you some ideas, some thoughts you can consider. If you donate a half wreath, that would be $8.50. We've talked about this many times before, but just if you could forfeit your Starbucks, like I've never drinking a cup of Starbucks coffee just because I'm afraid of the fees, but I understand they're approximately $5 a cup. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But if you can forfeit that for, maybe a week, what could you do? So there's many different avenues you can do to be a contributor to this noble cause. So you could do a half a wreath now, a half a wreath next week, or you could, what could you do? Like I've said before, could you do a yard sale? Could you do a bake sale? What are some of the things you could do? Could you put something look in your garage, your cabinet, your storage area? Could you put something on Facebook Marketplace just to raise money for the veterans that sacrifice their lives? Let me clarify something too. Not every veteran that is going to get a wreath died in the heat of battle, but they did serve our country honorably. That's why they're in a veteran cemetery. So my pledge is not only to help, I'm going to find ways to do contributions. I cannot make a verbal commitment tonight, but I can tell you I will be contributing in the future because I need to get my van squared away. But I am now collecting Social Security, so you can bet your bottom dollar I will be contributing to the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. I encourage you to find a way. Can you teach your kids? What can you do? There's so many things. Jason, I have another question, and you may want to drop me down. I don't want to ramble too long, but let me know what I can say and what I can't say.
Well, you can say whatever you want. The one thing that I was going to ask you to mention is what you have coming up soon, where you're going to have a meeting with the city manager down there in Milton.
I was going to ask you if that was my next question. That's why I felt like I was rambling too long. If you want to put me on the big screen, I feel it's an important message. So it's really weird because I've been very passionate about Wreaths Across America, Mission 22, Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. This message is not about me, but it's about me as an individual trying to contribute and do my part. So that's what Jason and the foundation needs is people. Whatever your part is, whatever your contribution is, you need to do that. I'm not saying you need to do that, but it would be nice if you could do that. Sometimes my words come out sounding aggressive. I don't mean to do that. But for a long time now, I've been in communication with the city of Milton, Florida, because they have an old historic Milton. It's trying to remember the title exactly. Historic Milton Cemetery, and there's 400 veterans buried there, and they have had some struggles in recent years to get the donations. I've heard a couple different scenarios, but I will say that last year, allegedly, from what I heard from one individual, they met their goal. Another institution that was assisting decided for their participation they would take 25 wreaths to help their organization. So therefore, that city of Milton didn't really meet their goal in a way they did not. But so I've been trying to reach out to them, give them suggestions on fundraisers, things that could be done. And there's many really cool things going on right now. So I was very, very frustrated. I'm not going to hide it or anything like that. The communication hasn't been great, but these people are understaffed and overworked. So I will tell you, got some amazing news the other day. Got a phone call from an 850 number, and I wasn't sure who it was because mostly the 850 number, this is the Panhandle region. I know, I usually have them as a contact. I don't have many 850 numbers. So come to find out, it was the lady from the city of Milton, and letting me know that she wants to schedule an appointment with the city manager to discuss my ideas and suggestions for raising money for Reefs Across America. From what I understand, they're not actively involved in Mission 22. If the meeting goes well, they may be after Tuesday. But with that being said, man, I had a squirrel thought there, and I feel like I just lost a train of thought. But oh, the other thing is, I've done some recent videos about cemetery tours, and specifically that cemetery. The other thing the lady mentioned to me was we want to throw another offer out to you, as well as bring you in to talk with the city manager. I was pretty nervous, not sure what they were going to propose, but she said on October 18th and 19th they're going to do a paid tour of the historic Milton Cemetery and try and raise money to do upgrades in that cemetery, which I've done videos talking about that. I'm pretty sure they're not doing this event because of me, but it's just ironic that she threw out that suggestion. She said, we're going to offer you the opportunity to set up a table for raise funds for Reefs Across America for those 2 days, October 18th and 19th. So I know I'm supposed to be off on the 19th. I'm going to take an unpaid day off on the 18th if all goes well, and we'll see what we can make happen. I would like to make it look very professional booth. I'm going to try and invest in a canopy. It'd be nice to have some type of banner representing that. And then I want to have the book about the cemetery there on the table. And given the opportunity, I'm going to wear a Mission 22 hat if all goes well. And if people ask about that, I'm going to give out the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity card, and we're going to take it from there. So any donations on that weekend probably would go directly to Milton, I'm assuming. Anything with Mission 22 they would have the option to go there and donate directly. I'm done talking. I'm sorry.
No problem. Jenny and Steve, thank you so much for coming in. Sorry you have a phone call, but if you got to go, you got to go. Tony wants to know if he can donate his wife. She's getting on his nerves. I don't think that you can unless you put a price tag on her and pay for shipping. But I'd have to check on the rules. No, Gary's been doing a lot of work behind the scenes. Gary is a true believer of the hashtag find a way to serve. And he has been helping me left and right. I mean, as far as trying to get donations, he's been the driving force. Last year, he was the driving force of helping us reach the donations that we got. Because when I was ready to stop at $1,000, he's like, no, let's go to $2,000. And when we got to $2,000, he was like, no, let's go to $3,000. And he kept pushing me and pushing me and pushing me. So he was the driving force of what we were able to do last year. And I couldn't have done it without his encouragement, because he's been a partner with this. And sometimes I felt like, it was more his doing than mine. I'm just the mouthpiece over here trying to get people to donate. But we're doing our best. We're trying to help out two great organizations, Reefs Across America and Mission 22. And
I'm so glad you said organization tonight, because that just made my night.
Well, you know, sometimes you do have to. Sometimes you have to just deal with the Canadian in me, even though I'm not Canadian. But if you're still here and you're interested in winning this pair of headphones, we're probably going to be doing the giveaway here shortly, because pretty much all the questions and stuff that I had planned for today are just basically out of the water.
Okay, let me take this opportunity to remind people. So 3 wreaths, if you made a donation of 3 wreaths for Wreaths Across America, that would be $51. Unlike my previous math where I had no idea what the hell I was doing. 6 wreaths would be $102. But there's a lot you can do. However you can do it, do what you can do, and let's make it happen, because I didn't say this earlier, but I probably should clarify the rules. If we don't reach a minimum of 102, I don't know. Is that permissible? Is it too late? Is there
Well,
restrictions on?
we did get a donation of $50 from Ken, so thank you, Ken. Yes, I just saw that, Ken. Thank you so much for the donation. That is greatly appreciated. So $50 is right now the top donation. And yes, Gary.
All right. Do you take pledges versus actual payment, or how's that going to work? Because I'm pledging $51. This is like the Price is Right. I'm going to raise him by $1.
You're going to raise him by $1, huh? $51 pledge. Okay.
Yes. Because I really like Charlie. We bonded here.
Was there a problem with PayPal, Ken? Because as of right now, it shows that the donation went through. So
I had the same problem the other day. I told you. It said my thing was declined, and you said it went through.
Yeah. Yeah, as of right now, it says that it went through. He can keep his girlfriend.
Come on, brother. All you got to do is make it 52, bro. That's all you got to do.
Well, and then all we have to do now is get, let's see here, 90.22. So we need another $49. Actually, $48.78. And then my dad's going to have to chip in another. Oh, he had to go in with the new password. Gotcha. Sorry about that, Ken.
So I made a donation when oh my God, he suckered me into that. That's a conspiracy. I'd see it coming. You guys baited me. This is all planned. I know.
Well, we try. It's a Canadian conspiracy. Yes.
You've been hitting the head with too many pucks.
And I do want to thank another group of people, Cold Gray Racing.
Yes.
They were on the show before we took a break for summer, and he did a great job out there racing. In fact, unfortunately, they had to take a break too, because the dad, Russ Gray, he ended up having heart surgery, so they had to step away from the racing circuit.
Oh, wow.
And so Russ is doing well. He recovered well from the surgery, so everything is fine with him. But unfortunately, they did have to take a break from the racing circuit because of that. Ken says if his donation was Canadian funds, it'd be $100.
Well, Ken, you need 102, brother. Step it up.
We're doing actually really well compared to where we were at last year. Because last year I don't think we were barely scraping $800 or $900 at this point.
Are you serious? Are you that serious?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we were pretty low on that.
I thought honestly, I thought we were behind the 8 ball a little bit this year. But man, if you're saying that, I feel encouraged.
Yeah, I think we're ahead where we were last year. I would have to go back and look and see where we were at. But as soon as we hit that $1,000 mark, that's going to shoot us up, another $500. So that's going to be, really, really great. And every penny that's donated is going to the organizations, because I am not taking a dime. The charity doesn't take a dime. Okay. Whatever goes into the account is what gets donated to Reach Across America and Mission 22. So unlike the Red Cross or, Susan G. Coleman or any of these other groups that take money for charity, they all take money off the top to pay their stockholders or their executives. It's just me and a couple of people on the board. And we're going to have some extra board members added on probably this year. But, and I know that's kind of giving behind the scenes stuff that doesn't need to be put out there, but we don't pay anybody. So all the money that you donate is going to the organizations that I tell you that is getting the money. And you can't get that with any other charity out there except for maybe one. So just know very well that if you donate to the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity, that your money is going to Reach Across America and it's going to Mission 22, and not a single penny is taken by me or any of the board members in this charity. And even if it comes to a point where there's fees that are deducted, let's say you go to JJDrones360.com/donate and you use one of the PayPal links there, it charges a fee. You do have an option to pay the fees, but you also have the option of not. Well, if I see that donation in there and I see that there's fees that were taken out, I put those fees back in. So I always say that whatever you're donating to the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity, 100% plus of your donation goes into that. Now, let me actually do something, because I just thought about it. And with the fact that we have this through PayPal, there is a way that you can actually do make the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity your favorite charity, so that if you pay using PayPal, you can actually go and donate $1 using your phone. Now, I have to actually go through the steps to tell you how to do it, because I did it so long ago that I forgot how to do it. So you go to your PayPal account, or you go to your app on PayPal, and then you go to the menu, and then let's see here. I think you go to raise money, and then you go support a charity. And then you go to, then you can just type in Lee and Betty Johnson and search for that. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. There is a way to do it. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it now. Please hold while your host is not able to figure out what to do, because I'm an idiot.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay, so, hey, Charles, thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'm so glad that you're here, Charles. I appreciate you being here, brother. And it's a long time no see. I haven't seen you in a long time. Okay, so here's what you do. In PayPal, you go to your menu, and then you go to donate, and then you hit set your favorite charity. And then once you hit that, you search for the charity by name, which is the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. And if you just type in Lee and Betty, it should populate up in the corner. And then it gives you the option. It gives you the option. There's a little. Let's see if it'll actually go into focus here. Probably not. But right here is a heart. So if you click on that heart, that will make this your favorite charity. And then what that does is anytime that you make a purchase using PayPal. Did I hear a knock on your door when the music was playing? No, you didn't. But if you click on that heart, every time that you make a purchase using PayPal, it'll ask you if you want to add $1 to your total. So anytime that you make that purchase, if you want to donate $1, it just adds $1 to your purchase, and that goes into the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. Yes, Gary.
I was away for a minute. Hopefully you haven't already mentioned this, but there's many ways you can make a donation or contribution and be supportive of the charity and whatnot. Have you mentioned the coasters yet?
I have not mentioned the coasters yet. We haven't had any orders for the coasters yet, and Haley is still working on one of yours.
Well, it's okay. Don't worry about mine. Put the other people in front. And it's a daggone shame I don't have any of mine in front of me currently. And I know I think Brian and Dan had some that they represented on previous videos, but they're basically, I would say, like a 4-inch or 4.5, 5-inch tree round cut with the bark still on it. It's all hand engraved, and I want to say the price, but I'm not sure if there's been a price.
They're $40 for 4. Nope, $40 for 4.
Right, so $10 a piece is what I was going to say. So you can get a full set of custom burned engraved coasters to your liking. It could say, JJ Drones. It could say anything. It could say Reads Across America. It could, just do whatever you want to do. Like the ones I had thrown out there, I'm trying to remember what they were. I think one was like G-Money. One, I think, was the Eiffel Tower for my mother who's dying of dementia. The other one I think might have been a little more too detailed, Arc de Triomphe in Paris. And I don't remember what the fourth one was, but maybe it just said jailbait and tackle. I know she's already done one for me, but whatever, it doesn't have to be all, for, I honestly, whatever. If she does something, please do not put me at the front of the line. Anybody tonight or going forward, please put them at the front of the line. I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
And if you want to order coasters, all you have to do is email me, Jason at JJDrones360.com. Let me know how many coasters you want and what you want to have on them. And then we will get that all set up for you. And $40 is $40. We're not charging you shipping or anything like that. And Haley does do that all hand engraved. So, but I really want to encourage you guys to set the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity to your favorite on PayPal, because not only are you helping as far as basically putting our name out there through PayPal, you're actually going to help out every time you make a purchase using PayPal just by adding another $1 to your purchase. Haley says coasters are open for commissions. Please consider a handmade gift of $40 for 4 set or 1 for $10. I don't do realistic art at this time, unfortunately. She does use a lot of stencils and stuff, but she does do she does a fantastic job. Everybody that's had a set of coasters from Haley has always said how great they look, and I use them. I use them at home. So, and I know Dan and Brian and Jenny and Steve from Stormy Sky Rail Productions all use them. So it's really great. But I know that my mom just came in and said that, sorry we're late. Dad is trying to get you on the TV with YouTube. And she says, "Hey, Gary."
Hi there.
So, yes.
Let me. I'm not a mathematician, and you're not a very good linguist either. But let's see if we can figure this out together. So, I, I'm guessing 51 is almost 2.5 coasters, or two and a. You know what I'm trying to say. Figure it out for me.
So
Two
if
and a
they
half.
wanted, so if you wanted to get one set of coasters, that's 40. And then if you do one extra coaster, that's 50.
Right.
So, yep, I get what you're putting down.
There you go.
So
Haley,
if
work
you, yes, Haley, work with us.
we can
Oh,
do it this way. We could do 4 for 40 or 5 for 51. That's a deal if I've ever heard one.
there you
Make it
go.
happen. 5 for 51.
Right. And unfortunately, my dad's not able to get messaging on. I don't know why it's not working for him, but everybody else has got messaging. So,
Hey, folks, I'm in the forest. I'm by a campfire. I'm homeless. And you know what? I'm making it happen. No excuses. Make it happen. Daggone it.
well,
Don't make me
unfortunately,
don't make me bring Hunter to the party.
there you go. And my dad is the one that is in charge of the John. Let's see here. So my dad is the one that is in charge of the Johnson Juice, and he hasn't seen the fact that he is the sponsor of this season. So I just want to show him the wonderful commercial we have for the Johnson Juice.
North up north, they know the score. Johnson's Juice, you'll crave some more. From sugar and shacks to your front door, a Michigan treasure, rich and pure. Johnson's Juice, poured thick and sweet from the Upper Peninsula, can't be beat. Pancakes, waffles, biscuits too. Nothing tastes better, all thanks to you. Nothing tastes better, all thanks to you.
Yes, Gary.
The best part of that promotion, that introduction there, that sponsorship was seeing the maple syrup drip down Paul's
Paul.
chin. Yeah,
Yes.
Tony, Paul, all 4 letters.
Well, we've got 10 people in the chat right now, and we do have that pair of headphones that we're going to be giving away. And let me just show that to everybody in the chat right now. And remember, you have to be in the United States and you have to be a subscriber to the channel. So, but here is the headphones. It's the NTH 100M from Rode, and it does come with the boom microphone. So, and it has the studio sound coming through the headset, and it's from our friends over there at Sweetwater. So thank you very much, Sweetwater. It is not a sponsorship, but they did send that to me in order for me to give it away. So we're going to go, and I'm going to start the giveaway. And here is, let's see here. There it is. If you want to be entered into the giveaway, put hashtag Trainwreck into the chat. And if you are the winner, we will be sending it to you for absolutely free, just for being here on the JJ Drones program tonight.
Guess what?
What's that?
Here, the odds just got better because I'm not going to partake in this because I'm kind of like a co-host. So the odds just got better for whoever. So make it happen, folks.
Yes, Mom, you do qualify. But you would have to go on YouTube. In fact, if you want, I will put Trainwreck in the chat for you because I know you don't have YouTube and Dad can't get on. So there you go. That is for my mom and dad.
Hashtag family train wreck.
Yeah, family train wreck. Yeah, this show was an absolute train wreck today. Unfortunately, I did have a guest planned, and I'm sorry that it didn't turn out to be the way that it was. We did end up filling up the show. Thank you for coming in, Copper State Aerial Photography. I appreciate you being here. Haven't seen you in a while either. Yes, go ahead, Gary.
Can we put Charlie on the big screen? Just let you all know, the top donor tonight to the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. Look at that beautiful dental plan. This is Charlie. He's a Florida alligator that I actually wrangled and wrestled. Actually, that part might be a little bit fabricated. But top donor tonight, only during this live broadcast, we'll get this as a free gift just for contributing. Right now, I think the top donor via pledge is me. I don't know. It's up to the host to how he wants to do it. I think there's a donation of $50. Did I miss anything? But I suggest you do 102 or more, and I will ship this out on my dime to whoever makes a donation to Reeves Across America, Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity, Mission 22. You pick it.
Yes, sir.
I'll ship it.
Well, as of right now, with your pledge of $51, you are the winner.
All right. I just saved on shipping. Thank you, folks. Come on, people.
And we've got about 2 more minutes, and we will draw for whoever is going to win the headphones. So if you want to win the headphones, put hashtag Trainwreck into the chat, and your name will go into the drawing for the Rode headphones. And while we're waiting for that, I will let everybody know that the Blinker Flew of the Wake poll, the winner is number 2. Number 2 came in with 40%. Hey here, Bexy. Thank you so much for coming in. David, thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you being here. Hashtag Trainwreck. I'm not camping anywhere. Or, well, I guess I am camping. I'm in Toma, Wisconsin right now, Ken. I have a delivery tomorrow, and then I am going home. So we got 13 people in the chat. Let's see how many we have in the giveaway. Right now we've got 6 entries in the giveaway. Just if you are looking to win the headphones, you have to be a U.S. resident. You have to be a subscriber to the channel. You have to be able to give me your address if I don't have it already, so that I can mail it to you. And then that's pretty much it. And if you want to win the Gator Head, you have to do a donation to PayPal that is over $51.
Be a great Christmas gift.
And we just got another $10 donation from Anonymous. So thank you, whoever donated $10 anonymously. We appreciate that. Every donation counts. It doesn't matter how big or small. We'll take it all day long.
That's more than half a wreath, so we're going to take it all day long.
That's right. So we appreciate that. So that brings our total from, let's see here. Let me get to here and change this. So right now we have $969.78 in donations and $51 in pledges.
Okay.
So there we go. So we have $969.78 in donations right now, and when the pledge comes in, that'll put us over $1,000. So that's fantastic. Thank you, everybody. Now, for the moment that we've all been waiting for, the winner of the pair of headphones that has been here throughout the entire show and dealing with all of this is going to be Ken, Lone Cowboy Adventures. Congratulations, Ken.
That's awesome.
How do you feel?
He can't. Oh my God, that's great.
Ken, you're
Hey,
gonna have to email me or text me your address or something. I'm gonna be going home tomorrow, so I'll be able to ship that out tomorrow. And you're gonna have a nice pair of Rode headphones with the retail value of about $149. It's gonna work out great for if you do a podcast or a live stream or what have you. I think you're going to be super impressed with those headphones. So thank you so much for being here. He never wins anything. He's a loser. Well, today, sir, you are a winner on the JJ Drones program. Yes, Gary.
I need to debunk that myth that he's a loser because he's married to Miss Linda, and anybody who's married to Miss Linda is a winner for sure. So that's all I can say.
Yep. That's absolutely true. So we are reaching the end of the program. Gary, do you have any parting words for our wonderful audience tonight?
Yeah. You can turn off the twang. There you go. That twangy music. That I almost said something I shouldn't have. But anyway, in all seriousness, folks, yeah, there you go. That's what we need. Almost needed that button. But would you say we're like what $32 short of making your father make a contribution?
Yes,
Before we actually-
we're $30.22.
So, what's 2 times 17? I think I know
34.
the answer. 34. If somebody wants to donate 2 reeds before we actually officially click off tonight, Mr. JJ Drips will have to make his contribution, and he may be rewarded. We just got to come up with 34 $1 donors or 2 $17 donors or whatever it is, but let's make it happen. Come on, it's not over yet, folks.
Tony says he doesn't win on here because he lives in Oklahoma. I don't think that's got anything to do with it. And Tim, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you being here. And you don't have to be on the live stream in order to donate. You can donate at any point in time. All you have to do is go to jjdrones.com/donate, and all of the links are right there. And you can donate to your heart's content. And like I said, make the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity your favorite charity on PayPal. And anytime that you make a purchase using PayPal, it'll ask you if you would like to donate $1. And even $1 helps. Every little bit helps. We don't care how big or small. But I want to thank Gary for being here tonight, for not having me hang in the wind all by myself, because I would have felt stupid not having a guest to ask all of my questions. And Gary's got some great things going on his end of things. And as of right now, he is the winner of the Gator. Do you want to have this Gator head thing go throughout the week? Because the last time we had a contribution that got both Greta and Allie. So do you want to just have it go through Sunday?
Well, let's get confirmation on a couple things. So somebody donated $50. Has that been confirmed yet, or is that
Yeah. Nope, that was confirmed.
That was
That was Ken.
Ken?
Yep.
I like Ken. And I think he's going to like Charlie. And matter of fact, because listen to this story, folks. Ken made a surprise visit to Milton, Florida to visit me unannounced. Unfortunately, I was very busy. It never happened. So I'm going to change the rules because I own Charlie. And Ken, congratulations on your new alligator friend.
Just be very, very gentle with it because it does have a very good dental plan, and we don't want you to screw up its shiny teeth.
That's right. Thank you, Ken. We love you, brother.
We do love you, Ken. And thank you, all of you, for being here tonight and for, suffering through this train wreck of a show. But Gary is the one that actually made this show worth watching. So I thank you, Gary, for being here tonight. And I thank all of you for being here. Remember the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. Yes, Gary.
I need to move my chair back, and I need to tell a quick story.
Go for it.
All right, hold on 1 second. Let me. I think I just dropped the beverage. That's not very good. But anyway, folks. So this is the way I understand it. All right. You're probably asking, why do you have a safety vest on? Well, I'm going to tell you how the name Brake Bush Transportation came about. The very first day that the owner operator was driving down the road, he was having a hard time driving, navigating, and all of a sudden he had no brakes, and he just decided that bush right there looks like a good brake system. So that's how they came up with the name Brake Bush. So you heard it here first. So I'm doing my part.
I appreciate that, Gary. Hey, on location with Scott, thank you so much for coming in. We are actually just getting ready to wrap up the show for tonight. But we're going to be coming back on Sundays, and hopefully next Sunday we're going to be able to get Dan and Brian back. Gary's going to be back here every Sunday because he now has Sundays off. So as long as he has the Sunday off, he will be here as well. And your shiny, beautiful host here is going to be here as well. And we're going to have more guests. We're going to have a lot more topics in the future. But I wanted to get the get more donations for the charity. So remember, the Lee and Betty Johnson Memorial Charity. We're on Facebook. We're on PayPal. And, go to JJDrones360.com/donate if you would like to make a donation throughout the week, or just remember the link in the top, and you will be able to make a donation through that route. But I appreciate everybody for coming in tonight, and I thank you all for coming along for this ride with me, and we'll see you later on down the road. Bye, everybody.